One of my favorite Christmas gifts from my husband, Mark, which he's been doing for the last couple of years, is we take the weekend and we go antiquing and thrift store stopping. And I have a wonderful time. We get a combination of things that go along with our collections, as well as things that we are going to re-gift. So this is my Christmas haul with my husband Mark. So I'll go over all of the things that we have actually purchased and what the idea behind these purchases are. So we're going to start with the ones that are from Goodwill, Salvation Army, and the local thrift stores up and around Pentwater, Michigan. Okay, we stopped in a couple of Goodwills. One was in Mason, Michigan. One was in Muskegon, Michigan. One was in Montague, Michigan, and one was in Ludington, Michigan. And this is what we found. I collect numbers that I can use in craft projects. And so I got two numbers, a 1 and a 6. They were $1 each. And as you can see in this regular store, they were $3.97. So that was a good crafting deal. And then I picked up this little heart because yes, Valentine's is right around the corner. And I do like to decorate for everything. I think that is my stress reliever. And I got that one for $1.50. I found this very simple fairy lamp at the Goodwill for $3. Most likely that one is going to go into my shop, which is a new endeavor, guys. And then back there is a huge mug. This is what my husband likes to do with these mugs. He likes to fill them with some ice cream and some root beer and freeze himself out. So that's what is going to go into that mug. Over here, I have one granddaughter that loves pandas, but she is getting older. But I thought she'd still like this little one, and this cost me $1. So it's from Hallmark. So I'm just going to probably give her that as a Valentine's card. And then I do like Starbucks mugs. This one most likely will go into my shop, or I'll keep it for myself for Thanksgiving decor, and that was $1.50. And then last but not least is this lovely green pitcher. And I do have Anchor Hocking green Christmas dishes, and I also use them for St. Patrick's Day. They were the ones that my mother-in-law had, and that one cost me $3. So this was my haul from multiple Goodwills. Here is the green pitcher. And here is a place setting of the Anchor Hocking that is like my mother-in-law's. And this is kind of what it will look like on Christmas Day. These were my purchases from the Goodwill in Mason, Michigan. And one of the first little things I bought was this little mouse figurine. It is charming something. And it was $3.09. And this is actually going to be a gift for my niece. She actually hosts Thanksgiving in Iowa every other year for our family. So I'll save that for her. The next piece is this little Japan, made in Japan figurine. I love the little Holland Dutch boy and girl. And they cost me $3.09, and they will go into my shop. And then I got a little Santa Claus, which is a lamp, and he is actually going to replace a Santa Claus that was a little bit bigger than him that I broke, and he was $309. And then this little teapot, pottery teapot, was adorable. It's got a cool little lid. It is blue. It was $209. Made in Mexico. It is signed. Can't really tell what the signature is. And that one will go into the shop also. Then this, my grandson is an Adrian Bulldog, and I thought this was too fun. It was $1.29, and I'm just going to fill that up with some probably candy for him for Christmas this year. So these were all the things that we got from the Goodwill in Mason and how I'm going to use them. And I'll show you where I'll put my little Santa Claus also. Here is my little snowman collection with my new little snowman that's replacing the one I broke. One of my favorite little thrift shops is Love Incorporated in Shelby, Michigan. And this is what I purchased there. And at the end, I'll show you a couple of books that I purchased also. So let's start with the Christmas stuff, because yes, I couldn't resist the Christmas stuff. Number one was this box of actually candle rings that I'm planning to use for crafting. It was 50 cents and all Christmas stuff was half off. So this was 25. And I got this little Libby snowman, and he was 50 cents. So he cost me $0.25 also. Now, this is the one time that I can say I got some deals like Carol from My Blessed Nest. There's just a couple of little thumbtacks left with snowmen on them. They were marked 50 cents, so I got that for 25. And then this little snowman bear. These are Enesco, but there was only one of them, but he cost me 25 cents. So what's ever half of 25 cents? And then last but not least, I do counter cross stitch. And this little project, very nice little project, would have taken me about a week to do. And it cost me $2. And it was nicely framed. Couldn't think of what that's called. And just Provence, 1996. It was given to somebody for Christmas. The last piece that's Christmas is this lovely retro, probably 60s at least. They came in kits. And my mom made some of these for all of my aunts. I couldn't resist it, and it was $2. So I was thinking I was going to put that in my Christmas for my shop next year in Christmas, but most likely I'm going to have to keep that in remembrance of Mom. And then we move over to some things that were non-Christmas. And I just love this little prayer with the little girl. And it says, Jesus, keep my tongue today, keep it gentle while I play. Keep my feet from going wrong, keep my hands the whole day long. Keep me, oh my Savior mild, keep me always thy dear child. And this little prayer cost me $1. Now I need more Corral bowls in Pentwater. So I got 2 for 50 cents each. And then I do have a collection of restaurant ware creamers. And this one did cost me $2. It is Homer Laughlin. And then I have a sewing collection. And these are just nice old vintage zippers. And I really liked the zipper holders, good housekeepings on them. And I got those for 25 cents each. And then this little piece, there's actually 2 of them in there. We think it goes on on the radiator, so we're going to check and see if our radiators have them. And those 2 little pieces, which are heavy, they're brass, cost us 50 cents. So that's for a radiator replacement. So that was my haul. So here's that cute little snowman sitting with the rest of the snow people. And my granddaughter filled up the little snow jar with marshmallows. And I hung the jingle bells that reminded me of the crafts my mother made on the downstairs bathroom door. Okay, this small haul was from the Cup of Loving Kindness in Heart. And these are actually 3 very sweet bibs. They are to actually do counted cross stitch on. So I have a couple of baby showers that are coming up, and I am going to cross stitch the baby's name on this, because these days, gender reveal, we know who the baby's going to be and what their names are going to be. So those cost me 50 cents a piece. And you can see how sweet they are with crocheting around it. Then the golf balls that are from Hawaii are going as kind of a gag gift to my son-in-law. He should be able to find those out on the golf course next year. And then something for me to work on is this vintage Christmas stocking with Holly Hobby on it. So I will be doing this in memory of my mother, and it says, "All hearts are young at Christmas." So maybe I'll get to show you that finished project. But that is the whole haul from the Cup of Loving Kindness. These items came from the West Ann Arbor, Michigan Antique Mall. And my husband and I are avid collectors of clocks, and I've decided my husband is an avid collector of things that aren't so pretty. But on closer exam, you gotta give it some credit for the filigree. It does work. It has the nice brass bottom. It's just not exactly my taste, but it is a different type of clock, and he only paid $13 for it, so the price was good. And then a little travel alarm that has a beautiful little flower face, and if I can get close enough, Landau is the name of it. It does work. And that one he paid $12 for. We're getting to the point where we have to, it's the faces that make us pay up for the clock. And then this little guy, which is celluloid, was $12 also. So that's the upper end of our clock collection, besides the big ones. And then the 2 little redware with Sunbonnet Sue, Holly Hobby. I guess that's the reason why I like them both. These were $5 each. And it looks like they framed it before they even got the Wednesday done. But that was our haul from the West Michigan Antique Mall. Here I have the new clocks that we purchased, grouped with a couple of my alarm clocks. And the little Santa cross stitch, well, he's the backdrop for some more Santas. This is actually purchases from the Muskegon Airport Antique Mall. And a lot of these are little Nesco bears. You guys are probably recognizing them. But this was a set. So we have the little bear with a snowman, the little bear with a heart, and the little bear from St. Patrick's Day. So these were $2. And then back here, got the little bear and the baby bear on the sleigh, and Daddy's digging them out, evidently. And they were $2 each. And then Santa with his bag, which was $2. Coming down here, we picked up two escutcheons. One has been stripped, one hasn't. And then two doorknobs, one that is very fancy and one that is very plain. But for $9, we've got a lot of doorknobs that we have to replace. So that's not bad at all. The fancy part will go to the outside, and the plain part will go to the, I said that backwards. The fancy part will go to the outside, and the plain part will go to the inside, because that's actually what we've seen in the house so far. And then this is for my Fisher-Price collection. I kept a few of my kids as Fisher-Price because, of course, 1974 and 1977, they had a lot of these Fisher-Price toys that they played with. So I'm just supplementing some of the toys that got chewed on beyond recognition and also got lost. So these were a couple of pieces that I am replacing. And this was from the Airport Antique Mall in Muskegon, Michigan. Here are my new little Homeco bears, along with their little Nesco playmates. And this is our purchase from the Carriage House Antiques in Whitehall, Michigan. And I got the little Nesco bears roasting hot dogs and marshmallows around the campfire. Very appropriate for Pentwater. And then in the background is a ship in a bottle. These are a collection of my husband. They're a little harder to find. And then last but not least, the ship in the bottle cost us $9.89. These little bears cost us $9. And then the little Lefton bell, that's in perfect shape, cost us $1. So this was our fun little finds at the Carriage House Antiques in Montague, Michigan. So I'm not the only one who collects around here. This is Mark's collection of ships in a bottle and ships in a box. My last two purchases were from Not So Shabby in Holland, Michigan. And I got this cute little Jim Shore Mary. So I have something to find. And of course, the antique shops take the prices off. So she was $5. And I got another, this is made in Italy, angel to go along with my nativity scene for at Pentwater. So again, this is from Not So Shabby in Holland, Michigan. And here's Mary. She's sitting by this old phone, and she'll stay here until I find some of her other counterparts, like Joseph and the baby Jesus. Thank you for joining us today on Dashing Through the Stores. Mark and I had a great time thrifting and antiquing this last weekend. It is my favorite Christmas present that he gives me every year. If you like our content, please hit like. If you want to help us present more content that you might enjoy, please hit subscribe. And if you really want to know what we're doing, hit the bell and you'll get notified every time we load a new video. Help us save a piece of the past for the present and the future. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.